Okay, right. Yes, Amma. Look here. In the last class, we discussed here equilibrium of a charge, where we placed that charge here at the midpoint of equal charges. Whether two equal charges are there at the midpoint, this we taken. Once again, you listen here. Place Q charge Q naught, which is we taken at half of the distance, means a Q naught charge is placed at midpoint of two equal charges. Then the resultant force is 0. That charge is in equilibrium, right? Similarly, here three equal charges are at three corners of an equilateral triangle. If we keep any charge, either positive charge or negative charge, net force on it is 0. That means Q naught is in equilibrium at the center of three charges. Similar to that, if four charges of like charges at the center, which is it is equal distance from the each charge and like charges, okay, then net force is equals to the 0, isn't it? Not only equal charges, but the condition to take to get the equilibrium of this Q naught means opposite charges of diagonal of a square or a rectangle, these must be equal and like charges, equal in magnitude and like charges. You can take here minus 2q here and here, then resultant force is 0, right? Next, for hexagon and here like charges, if we taken each corner here, isn't it, then at q naught at the which is the center of this hexagon, then net force is equals to 0. This is the q naught is in equilibrium of these six charges, due to these six charges, okay. And what is the force acting due to these five charges on q naught? What is the force acting on q naught due to only five charges of like charges? How much it is? If you keep here sixth charge of identical same charge it is, then force is 0 on that. If q is not there, only 5 q's are given, what will be the net force on that? Means how much it is? It is equal to the k into q into small q divided by side a square, we can write. Just you cancel out here equal and opposite forces. Here like charges are there, here due to these forces you cancel out here, due to these forces you cancel out here, only single charge will be there which is at a distance. Here side of a regular hexagon is equal to the distance from the center to the corner of a hexagon. So each corner which is equal distance, that is equals to the side of that. So here F is equals to K into Q naught Q divided by distance square. That will be there in this direction, the force will be there, isn't it? Suppose if two charges are not there, only four charges are there, means only these two equal charges which are opposite, it gets cancel each other, and another force will be there here equal to the K into Q not divided by A square. So angle is 60 degree, then the resultant F dash is equal to what we can write? F1 is equals to F2, theta is equals to 60 degrees, then resultant is root 3 into F1, that is equals to root 3 K Q naught by A square. This is regarding the force on Q naught, right? Let us see. No? Because either, see here. A hexagon we taken of side A. What we taken? Like charges are at the corners of a hexagon. At the center Q naught we taken. So then force acting on Q naught is equal to 0 if how many charges? 6 charges are present. Because of equal and opposite forces will be there. Like charges are there and repulsion force is there. Equal and opposite forces present, so that's why net force will be 0. If one charge is not there, some force will be there, right? Here, this is the due to plus Q charge and Q charge. Opposite forces will be there. F1 and F2 you take, these are cancel each other. And here also the due to this charge and here, which is equal distance, the side is equal to the side of the that hexagon. So what we can write? Due to these two equal and opposite forces will be there, these forces are cancel out each other. Remaining only one charge is there here. This charge will exert the force along this direction. That F is equal to what we can write? K into Q naught by A square will be there. If 5 charges are present, this is the net force we can say. If another charge not there, only 4 charges are present. Only here this force is not there, only this force will be there. Okay, only equal and opposite forces will be available here due to opposite charges. Here the forces are cancelled out. These two charges are remaining. This force F2 is also same here. K into Q naught by A square, right? So here two forces are there. An angle is 60 degrees. How we know, sir, 60 degrees? Sum of all the angles of a circle is equal to 360. So it is divided equally by 6. So that will be the 60 degree angle. So here two forces, F1 is equals to F2 and theta is equals to 60 degree. Then F net is equal to what we can write? Root 3 into F1, that is equals to root 3 Q naught by A square. Okay na? If three forces are there, how you can write? Continuous three forces are there. What will be the resultant force? If only three Q's are present, what we can write? How we can write it is, here one Q, another Q here given at the center here. This only three charges. There is no chance of equal and opposite forces are not there here. So this is one of the force F1 and it is F2 and it is F3 will be there, isn't it? Here see F1 is equal to K into Q naught by A square. F2 is also K into Q naught by A square. And F3 also same K into Q naught by A square. Resultant of these two forces we have to find out. Correct? Resultant of these two forces if we take, what is this angle? 60 plus 60? 120. So F2 is equals to F1 and theta is 120 degree. Then F dash is equal to what we can write? F1 only, that is equal to K into Q naught by A square, that the direction is along this direction because of resultant direction is half of the angle. Alpha is equal to 120 by 2, that is 60 degree. So along this direction F dash will be there. What you can write? Net force, that is F dash plus F3, which are same here, that is 2 times of Q naught by A square. So net force will be there due to 3 charges. Okay, write down. So this part already over now. Can I rub this part? Right. Next, equilibrium of system of charges. Remaining charges, how they are in equilibrium position. Okay, na? Right? Okay, na? Right. See here. Till now what we discussed, Rama? If two charges are there of like charges, at the middle Q naught, which is at equilibrium position, we said. Okay, right? Next, here remaining these two plus Q and plus Q, these identical charges, if this should be equilibrium position, to make either this charge or this charge, system of these two charges in equilibrium position, right? For that one, to make here the Q naught is in equilibrium position, what we said, net force on it is 0. Same thing, to make this plus Q, right, in equilibrium position, what we have to do? Net force is equals to 0. If we take the net force is 0 in this one, isn't it? then the system is in equilibrium position. To make it in equilibrium position, what amount of charge is required? Isn't it? If it is not there, what happens this charge? Due to the repulsion, it move away, right? So, what amount of force is acting on plus Q? Same amount of opposite force is required. Correct? If it is 100 newtons of force is acting on this Q charge, equal amount of 100 newtons of force should act opposite direction. That means attractive force is needed. To get that force, what is the value of charge needed at O or at the midpoint, right? Let us see, these two charges are separated at r distance, right? At r by 2 distance, what we taken? Q charge we taken, this should be negative, then only the attraction force will we get. So let us see here what the forces are there here. Due to plus Q charge, due to this distance, what we can get? This is the force acting here, A, B charge, FA, repulsion force is acting on plus Q. Okay. Next, due to the negative charge, this is Q charge, attraction force F naught will occur. If both are equal and opposite, then this Q charge is in equilibrium position. Similar to that, to keep this charge in equilibrium position, due to plus Q charge, force FB will be there. Due to Q charge, from F naught will be there. Here, sum of these two charges is equal to 0, right? Then we can say this is in equilibrium position, right? Let us see here. Sum of these two forces, let us write. In equilibrium position means net force at B should be 0. That means sum of the forces F naught plus Fa is equal to 0. What is the F naught? Force between these two. F naught is equal to what we can write? K Q small q divided by R by 2 whole square, right? And what is the force between these two? F A is equals to K Q square by R square, right? Substitute here. K Q small q divided by R by 2 square plus K Q square by R square is equals to 0. Okay. Right. What is here? Just you send it here. K into Q by R square divided by 4. I will write 4 into the numerator is equals to minus K Q square by R square. Q get cancelled, then K get cancelled. So Q is equals to the minus Q by 4, right? If we keep the 1 by 4th of the charge, either A or B, at middle of the two charges, then the system is in equilibrium position, right? That we can write here. If two charges are there at A and B of charge Q is equals to the 100 coulombs, like charges. So what is the Q is required to make it in equilibrium position? Then Q is equals to the what we can write? Q by 4, that is 100 by 4, 25 coulombs of charge. Okay. And tell me, you only just tell me, when three charges are taken on the corners of an equilateral triangle, to make that three charges in equilibrium position, then what will be the Q value, right? This is equilibrium position. What the concept we taken here? Tell me once again. What the net force? What is the force is there on one charge here at the corner or at end? That should be is balanced with the Q charge. Opposite charge it should balance. So whatever the cases, either two charges, three charges, four or any number of charges taken at equal distances, at the center we have to keep the negative charge. Unlike charge we have to keep. To how amount of it is means we have to find out the total force on any one of the charge is equal to 0, right? Plus Q charge, three charges we taken, right? See, just you keep that three charges at the three corners of a equilateral triangle. Due to the repulsion, they move each other automatically. So, just at the center, you have to keep the negative charge we have to keep, right? So, that's why only force of attraction takes place due to the repulsion. If that force between this Q and any one of the charge is balances, it is in equilibrium position. Already you know that. Here this is what is the total force? Net force acting on the Q charge in the triangle. Already we discussed. Yes, how much it is? What is the force acting here? On C. Like charges are there, no? Due to plus Q charge it is F1. This plus Q charge it is F2. And angle is 60 degrees. So resultant is F dash is equal to how much? So F1 is equals to F2, that is equal to KQ square by A square of side A, and F dash is equals to theta is equal to 60 degree, that is root 3 of KQ square by A square, right? That is the net force acting on this Q charge, right? What we have to do, that opposite force is required. So it should be negative, or just be taken a Q charge at the center, right? This force F naught we are writing. How much it is? K into, you take this is a X from center to the corner. X K is equal to what we can write? Q small q divided by X square. What is the value of X? What is the value of X? A by root 3. Center to here, X is equals to the A by root 3. How sir it is? This is 30 degrees, right? We need A to O here. This is X, and this A distance is, it will be the A by 2, right? What we want to find out? This is hypotenuse X. You take it is a rectangular triangle. So adjacent side we know that cos 30 degrees is equals to adjacent side A by 2 by hypotenuse X. X is equals to A by 2 by cos 30 root 3 by 2, that is A by root 3. From the center to the corner of an equilateral triangle, X is equal to how much? A by root. Then you find out here. Sum of the forces, F net should be 0. So F naught plus F dash is equals to 0. Correct? Total force at plus Q should be 0. F naught how much? K into, you can write here, that is K Q small q divided by A by root 3 whole square, right? Q small q divided by, that is A square by 3 we can write, plus root 3 na, how much it is? Root 3 k q square by A square. Correct? Right. Then is equals to 0. Find out here kq by a square of 3 is equal to minus root 3 kq square by a square. Get cancel q and k get cancel. Here q is equals to root 3 by 3 q. So what we can get here? Q by minus q by root 3 we can get. Okay na? Right? So that is, if three charges are taken, that is q is equals to 30 microcoulomb, 30 microcoulomb, 30 microcoulomb of like charges, isn't it? To keep three charges in equilibrium. So what is the small q is equals to? Small q is equal to minus q by root 3. Correct? What is its value? Yes. What is its value? Something he said. What is its value? 30 minus 30 microcoulomb by root 3. How you can write it is 10 root 3 minus 10 root 3 microcoulombs of charge. Correct? Right. Completed? And tell me here next example 2. Here q charges we taken, right? A small q minus 30 microcoulomb is kept at center of equilateral triangle, right? So what should be the capital Q is equals to? Yes? Root 3 into small q. Capital Q is equals to the root 3 into small q. That you take minus. Minus of minus, it becomes again plus. And find out for 4 charges which are taken on square, right? Corners of a square. Find the Q required to keep the charges in equilibrium, right? Find out. Already you know the net force acting on any one of the charge. You know that, isn't it? You calculate yourself. You only calculate and tell me here. Like charges, equal charges are taken 4 corners of a square, right? What is equal to Q? Tell me the answer. what we have to do? Varun, what we have to do? Rohita, Varuna? Varun, right. ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕಪ್ಪ ಇಲ್ಲಿ? What is the net force acting on this corner? Yes? Yes? What is that? You tell me. You calculated that. Yesterday, in the previous class, we did calculated that the net force we taken here. This is F1. Due to this force is F2. Due to this charge is F3 we taken, and resultant of these two again we taken here F dash. So along this direction F net is equal to, finally we wrote one formula, right? What is that? K q square by a square root 2 plus 1 by 2, right? This is the net force acting on a charge at any one of the corner of a square, right? What is the concept here? What we have to do to make these four charges in equilibrium position? Same amount of charge force is required, opposite, in this direction. That is F naught, isn't it? Here Q naught is there, no? F naught is there. What is the F naught value formula? How we can write? This is a side A, and it will be the A by root 2. Diagonal is here to here root 2A, and half of the root 2A is A by root 2. Then what is the force here? K into Q into small q by A by root 2 whole square. Then calculate it now. Tell me the answer of Q value. Similar to that, F naught plus F dash. Sum of the F naught and F dash or F net is equal to 0 here. Substitute in that and find out Q value. Yes, minus Q by 2 na into root 2 plus, right. F naught is Q divided by A square by 2 plus KQ square by A square root 2 plus 1 by 2 is equals to, means just you keep negative sign, isn't it? So Q get cancel, A square. So 2 into Q is equals to the Q into minus Q into root 2 plus 1 by 2. Then Q is equal to minus Q by 2 root 2 plus 1 by 2. Okay, right? So and also vice versa, in capital Q, if Q not given, Q are given, then Q is equal to, you can write it is 2Q by root 2 plus 1 by 2 you can write. Okay, that is the charges which are at the corner. Capital Q charge is we are taking at the corners of a square, isn't it? Q naught or small q we are taking at the center of the charges. Okay, so equilibrium condition for not only for again 5 6 hexagon, how we taken now. So similar formula we have to apply, similar concept we have to apply there. Net force on any one of the charge first we have to find out, then it should be opposite force required with Q and small q, right? then we can get the Q value. Right, okay. And equilibrium position of charges and small charge completed. Then in between the two charges, like charges we discussed, anywhere here equal charges at the middle we have taken, right? If unlike charges if we taken, what will be the force at the middle, or is there any force in between the two charges becomes zero? That is where the resultant force becomes zero. That point we can say it is a null point, isn't it? It is all null point also, you can say, at the middle of equal charges. And two unequal charges are taken. Suppose if two unequal charges are taken, then what will be the null point? At what distance we have to find? Right. So null point between two unequal charges. Unequal charges. Q1, Q2 we taken, right? So till now what we taken? Q and Q we taken, right? At the center the net force is 0, that we discussed, right? Here Q1 and Q2. Unequal charges are taken at the corners or at the ends of which are separated by r distance. Okay, right? So not it is, there is no null point or resultant force. It is not here 0. Somewhat nearer to Q1 or nearer to Q2 will be there. Which side here? Due to, if small q1 is less than q2, so null point nearer to q1, isn't it? And here first condition, between like charges, either plus in between plus or minus minus, right? If like charges are there, isn't it, in between that, and null point will be there nearer to q1, which is smaller one, and in between charges, in between these two charges, let here the net force is equal to 0. Let you take this is the x distance. At x distance from the q1, what is the remaining distance? It is r minus x, isn't it? What we are saying, it is f is equal to 0, net force is 0 we saying, right? That means force acting due to q1, this is f1, and in the reverse it is f2, or due to a charge, due to b charge. If both forces equal and opposite there, we can find out the x distance, right? Calculate it here, x distance. Find out here x distance. Means what is the condition here? Net force is 0, means sum of the two forces should be equal to 0. So here equal and opposite are there, isn't it? So we can write f1 is equals to the f2 on here, right? That f1 is equal to between the here force due to the a charge is equal to force due to the b charge. What is the force between this q1 and here? You take any q naught is the charge, k q1 q naught by x square is equals to the k in between these two charges, q2 q naught by r minus x whole square. Okay, so our intention is to find out the what is the distance of the null point between the charges. Okay, get cancelled here, q naught get cancelled, right? R minus x whole square by x square is equals to q2 by q1. Correct? So squares not there. R minus x by x whole square, if we send this side, means root of q2 by q1. So R by x minus 1 is equal to root q2 by q1. If it goes right side, plus q1. So x we needed, right? So it comes into the numerator, denominator. X is equal to, we can write here, R divided by under root of q2 by q1 plus 1. Directly you can take this is as a shortcut, right? X is equal to R by q2 by q1 plus 1. By using this direct formula, we can find out the position of the null point in there. Similarly, in between the unlike charges, just minus will come here, right? See here. And between unlike charges, and you tell me the condition, where is the position of the null point between the unlike charges? Like charges andre compulsory in between the charges because of opposite forces required, right? Unlike charges means outside, minus q1 plus q2, isn't it? Here q1 is less than q2. Magnitude of charge we have to consider. Don't consider it is a minus. So I will take it is a less charge, it is small charge. Don't consider that. Whether it is a negative charge or positive charge, whatever it is. But the magnitude of that charge should be small. And here at x distance, this is the resultant. Due to the negative charge, if you take q naught, what happens? Attraction takes place here, F A. Due to the positive charge, repulsion force will be there, F B. Here to here it is the x distance. Okay. And here to here, this is the r distance. Point P to the here r plus x distance we can take. Okay. Same method here. The resultant force at this point is equals to the 0. Then it is a null point we are saying. So net force is equals to 0, means F A is equals to the F B. Correct? Same. F B is equal to what? A is equal to K into Q small q naught divided by x square is equals to K into Q, sorry, small q1 and small q2 divided by q naught divided by r plus x whole square. So on solving, we get x is equals to the r divided by under root of q2 by q1 minus 1 when unlike charges are taken, in between the unlike charges, and a null point will be outside of two charges and in the line joining of two charges. Here null point is there in between the two charges, the line joining of that two charges. Okay. So this is the null point between these two charges. And tell me here, I will give some examples related to that. 1 microcoulomb, Q2 is 4 microcoulombs of charge are separated by 10 centimeters. Find the null point in between the charges or outside the charges are? In between the charges. Here let x. And nearer to Q1 or nearer to Q2 na? Here. Nearer to Q1 lesser charge here. Q1 is less than Q2. So X is equal to, what is the answer now? Getting 20. 20 centimeters. You can take that directly in centimeters given, you take it, answer will come in centimeters. Okay, no need to convert it into the SI units. And charges are how we take no, same charges you take that. In microcoulomb means substitute in microcoulomb, no problem. Don't give the value of again conversion of micro, milli, isn't it? Because of in the ratio, where the ratios are there, charges or distances, whatever it is, that get cancelled there. Okay, micro get cancelled here. Then X is equals to what we can write? And a root of Q2 by Q1 plus 1 minus 1 plus 1 because of like charges. 20 divided by under root of 4 by 1 plus 1. 20 divided by 2 plus 1. 20 by 3 centimeters. Correct? Right? Next. Q1 is 90 microcoulomb. Q2 is minus 10 microcoulomb. Right? Find null point from 90 microcoulomb. Especially if they asked from the 90 microcoulomb, if he mentioned that. How you can find out? First you calculate it from the smaller charge. X is equal to R by, what is the formula? Tell me. Q2 by Q1 minus 1. Then this X is R distance you take, it is 40 centimeters, right? This X is always from smaller charge. Smaller charge means from here now 10 microcoulomb, isn't it? From 10 microcoulomb. You calculate it first X. Later you find out R minus X, isn't it? This is outside or inside? Outside. Definitely this side it is null point will be there. Okay. Now what is this value here? 40 by and a root of 90 by 10 minus 1. It will be 3 minus 1. 40 by 3 minus 1 is 2. That is 20 centimeters. From Q2 is, it is 20 centimeters. Right? From 90 microcoulomb. What is that here? R plus X we have to write. Correct? What is R value? 40 plus 20, 60 centimeters. Right? Completed. Right. Next. (16 microcoulomb minus 16 microcoulomb plus 4 microcoulomb are separated by 100 centimeter distance. Right? Find null point. Yes? See, first you find out from Q1 and Q2. You take here whatever it is from 4 and both you can first find out the X value. Where the null point will come first? Outside or inside? Nearer to the 4 microcoulomb, smaller charge. This is outside, X distance P. Okay. And it is X is equal to, you can write 100 divided by and a root of 16 by 4 minus 1, 100 by 4 minus 4, it will be 2 minus 1 means 1, again 100 centimeters. X is equal to got here at 100 centimeters, that is from plus 4 microcoulomb, and from minus 16 microcoulomb is R plus X, 100 plus 100, 200 centimeters. Okay. Right. Okay na? Right. Forces, Coulomb forces depends on what factors? One is product of magnitude of charges. If the charge is changing, means the magnitude of charges are either charge transferred or some of the charge is added or in contact and separation, the variation of charge taken place, due to that force between the charges changed. Second point is distance between the charges, right? The distance increases, automatically force decreases, and decreases, force increases, right? And also third point is it depends also medium present between the charges, correct? How it depends means, let us see here. Effect of medium between charges on Coulomb forces. How the Coulomb forces are changing due to the medium present. Okay. First, if Q1 charge is there, which are separated by r distance, okay, in the air, right, in the air or free space, what is the force? K into Q1 Q2 by K. I am writing here 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into Q1 Q2 by r square. What is epsilon here? Permittivity of air or free space, right? Okay. If any other medium I taken, charges Q1 and Q2 taken, here in between that one medium I taken here, its permittivity, how we can write? Epsilon. Epsilon is the permittivity of a medium, that we can write here epsilon or epsilon naught. Shall we write epsilon or epsilon? Because of epsilon or relative permittivity is equals to the permittivity of this medium to the permittivity of air or free space. Correct? Correct? Then which are separated r distance, which is in the medium, that is in the air. So you can write here F in the medium is equal to, how you can write? Use this formula, 1 by epsilon or epsilon naught into Q1 Q2 by, correct? And see this equation, this formula, how we can write here is equals to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into q1 q2 by this epsilon r I am writing here, root epsilon r into r whole square. Shall we write like this? If medium is present between the charges, we can write here root of epsilon r into r whole square. Correct? Isn't it? See, tell me here, force in the medium is greater if equal distance. Force in the air, which is greater? Force in the air is greater. Force in the medium is less for equal distances, isn't it? So that is for same separation of the charges, right? So F medium is equals to the force in the air divided by its epsilon r. Epsilon r times it is less anta ಹೇಳಿದೀವಿ, right? Okay na? And see, for equal force means what? To make equal force in air and in medium, right? Isn't it? What amount of force is there? Suppose 100 newtons of force is there in the air, right? And in the medium, we have to either decrease the distance or increase the distance. What we have to do? Force is automatically less for equal distance. If we decrease the distance, force increases in the medium. Till where we have to decrease? To make the force is equals to the force in the air. Air alli estido ashtu force barvaragu we have to decrease the distance. Is it right? So that means in the medium, that q1 q2, this is in the medium, right? So what will be this distance? It is r in the air. It is r in the medium we taken. Correct? Isn't it? That means this force in the medium, this force in the air, both should be same, no? Correct? So that is F in the air is equals to the F in the medium. K into Q1 Q2 by R in the air square is equals to the K into Q1 Q2 by what distance it is? Root epsilon r into r in the medium whole square. Correct? We can write like this. Correct? So all get cancelled here. R in the air is equals to the square epsilon r root epsilon r into r in the medium. Correct? Or r in the medium is equals to r in the air divided by root epsilon r. Isn't it? Correct? Right. Isn't it? R is equals to given, if the force is 50 newtons, right, in air, 50 newtons, right? If we taken the same r distance, a medium of is 16, q1 q2 of relative permittivity of its value is constant is 16, medium we taken. What is the force in it? Force in the medium, how much it is? In the same distance, in F, m is equal to how much? So that is F in the medium is equals to the force in the air divided by epsilon r. Correct? For equal distance, that is equal to 100 divided by 16 newtons. 50 given, right? So 50 by 16 newtons. Okay. For the same problem, here q1 q2 given r distance, right, is equals to the 20 centimeters in air, right? In a medium of that same Q1, Q2 of epsilon r is 16, isn't it? What is the r in the medium to make the force and in the medium both are same? How much it is? 5. So that is r in the medium is equal to r in the air divided by root epsilon r. Sir, sometimes there is no confusion in writing the r in the medium is equal to r in the air by root epsilon r. Epsilon r. Why? Because remind here the distance in the air is greater. Distance in the medium should be small, less than the air. Why? Because in the medium force is decreasing. So that's why distance we have to decrease. So A in the medium is equal to what is the total distance or separation in the air divided by epsilon r root times. Okay. This value is 20 by root 16, 20 by 4, 5 centimeters. Okay now. Right. Only one medium is present. We calculated what? Force and the resultant distance or equivalent distance we have to say. This R is also we can write, we can say it as equivalent distance in medium. Okay, write down. Completed. Okay now. See here. In the air medium, suppose some part of the medium taken of thickness T. Okay na? Of its epsilon r. Dielectric medium is epsilon r. The distance between the charges is r. It is a dielectric slab present between the charges. Okay. How we can write Amma this one? In the force we taken, what the formula? F is equals to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into Q1 Q2 by R square. Only in the medium we wrote that 1 by 4 pi epsilon r epsilon naught into Q1 Q2 by R square. Okay, right. See the difference here. F is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into Q1 Q2 by R square, that is in the air, right? In the medium 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into Q1 Q2 by root epsilon r into r whole square. Correct? Isn't it? This is in the air, it is in the medium. And see that this part is air is there here and it is medium. Correct? Two portions are there here. Air medium, air part is there here, air medium, and what we taken here, another medium is there. Just you take the two distances of square, means that force F is equals to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into Q1 Q2 by R. What is the air part? What is the distance of the air? Length of the air in between the Q1 Q2? R minus T plus, and medium part is also there. How much distance is there? T. So epsilon r root epsilon r into T we have to take, right? That holds. Correct? This is air, it is in medium. So you can write it is T, you can write. So this is R is equals to R minus T, you can write whole square. Sum of we can write it is R minus T plus epsilon R into T whole square. Correct? You can write direct it is. Yes, Amma? Time. Or we will complete it here by this formula. Next one formula is there. Just give me the answer on just one example on this one. We will close it. Okay. And here example. Two charges of Q1 and Q2. Two different medium are present of epsilon 1 of thickness T1. Remaining part epsilon 2 of thickness T2. Tell me the force. F is equals to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q2 by, so there is no air medium, no need to take here R minus T, right? So only the medium present means what we can write? Epsilon 1 root of T1 plus root epsilon 2 into T2 whole square. Correct? We have to minus that. We can take any n number of medium in between the two charges are present means, okay, we can write here F is equals to this Q1 Q2 by under root of epsilon 1 and epsilon 2. In the air is equals to 100 newtons force is there between the two charges, same Q1 and Q2 of same distance, but two different of epsilon 1 is 4 and epsilon 2 of medium 16 taken here of r by 2 and r by 2 distance. What is the new force? If in air force is 100 newtons between the two charges given, different media taken in between two charges, yes, F dash is equals to the 100 by KR, 3R. So that is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q2 by, what we can write this force FA is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into Q1 Q2 by R square we write. And here what we can write, root epsilon R T1 root epsilon 2 into T2 whole square. Here get f dash is equal to some k, you can write q1 q2 by what is this here? 1 is 4 given, 6 given. Root 4 means 2 into r by 2 plus this is 4. 16 means r by 2. Correct? So that will be k into q1 q2 by, yeah, 2 get cancel here. 2. So 3 r will come. K into q1 q2 by r square. Sorry, square now. This will be whole square now. Right. That is 3r whole square. Correct? That will be here k into q1 q2 by r square is equal to 100 newtons. Isn't it? K into q1 q2 by r square is equals to 100 newtons by 3 square will be there. 100 by, okay, right. Can close it now. We will see the examples tomorrow.